What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you're having a fantastic day today, and today we're taking a look at the October 2024 Reno-Tahoe International Airport update for you all. I hope all of you are excited for today's video, as we do have some exciting changes, including a new route, some aircraft changes, and so much to dive into in today's video. With all that being said, we're not going to waste any further time and go ahead and get started. What are we waiting for? Let's just go ahead and start with our brand new route. So here we go for this Alaska operated by SkyWest ERD-175. This aircraft's coming in from Los Angeles International Airport today, which is a super exciting route to have here at the airport. And now it's going to be heading out to Portland for Horizon. So this technically is a resumption from 2022, I believe, or 23. It was one of those two when it was operated last. But anyway, this is super awesome to have back. Started on October 1st with 2 daily services. And I think they're going to do really well here. So considering that American's not flying it right now, and obviously how we've seen the market shake up a little bit, I do think that Alaska does have a running chance to really make it this time on this service. So excited to see how this goes. Their work here is not quite done though, as they'll be getting new service out to San Diego, California in December, and that'll be a nice seasonal service. So very excited for all the movements here for Alaska here at Reno-Tahoe International, and overall looking quite nice to say the least. Our next aircraft is going to be a special livery. This is the Alaska Boeing 737-900ER in the Honoring Those Who Serve paint scheme. This aircraft is currently getting ready to rock today. He's going to be making a flight today out to the one and only Seattle-Tacoma International, which is 5 daily. I think 3 of them are mainline, so that's really impressive. It's also worth noting here as well that new Alaska models will be coming into the next Reno update. We'll have the 2 special livery 175s for the universities, along with the 737 MAX 8. So very excited to get those all in. Just waiting to combine it all on a company store ordered so I can save on shipping, and that'll be very exciting. And overall, I'm very excited for all that, so definitely really eager to get after that right there. Our next aircraft is going to be the Volaris Airbus E320neo. This aircraft is currently getting ready to rock and load out to Guadalajara today, so awesome to see that service continuing to go strong, and it's been a really nice focal point here at Reno-Tahoe, so excited to see what's to come. But overall, it's looking quite nice, so glad to get the variety, and what a cool service that is right there. How about an American 737 MAX 8 here at Reno? This is one of the coolest aircraft changes of the month. Coming in from Phoenix Sky Harbor, this aircraft's now heading back out there. So on the overnight, it's a MAX 8, which is kind of goofy. I'm not exactly sure what we're doing here, but anyway, it's definitely an exciting change, and it's really cool to get to see it here. So not sure if this will become normal long term, but regardless of what the case is, this is still a really cool one to get the feature here, and definitely not one that I expected. So the American 737 MAX 8 is, ironically enough, heading out to Phoenix Sky Harbor, whereas the 737-800 with the logo on the winglets heading out to Dallas-Fort Worth International today. So awesome to get that aircraft in there. So getting some bags loaded up here. They'll be pushing it back shortly, and it's going to be making its way on over. So definitely looking very nice right there. Also looking very nice is the Evolution Blue livery taking over here at Reno. As you can tell, we have several examples, so let's go ahead and take a look at all of those. Excuse me. Starting with this United 737-700 heading out to Chicago O'Hare today. A once daily flight that continues to be a monopoly for them, so it'll be interesting to see what turns of this going forward, considering that American's gone and Southwest just has a handful of frequencies to the Midway Airport. So yeah, cool to see United dominating that O'Hare market, and hopefully it's going well for them on that particular service right there. Our next aircraft is this United 737 MAX 8 heading out to San Francisco today. This has been a really strong service, another great monopoly here for United as they operate it 4 times a day, usually 2 main lines. So no doubt very impressive here, and very excited to see what's to come here at the Reno-Tahoe Airport here for United. So again, very strong offering, and very impressed with their efforts on that particular service. Here we have the United 730, or this is E319, excuse me. This aircraft's heading out to Denver today, which is continuing to be a really awesome operation, 4 daily mainline, sometimes 5. So no doubt they've been going strong with it, and ultimately I think that this will continue to be an awesome focal point here for United here at the airport. So excited to see what's to come. No news on Houston. The last aircraft I have is the CRJ-700 out to Los Angeles for SkyWest Airlines today, which continues to be a double daily service. So yeah, we have them, and then we have Alaska now across the hall operating twice a day, and then we have a couple over there that are going to be operating them. So speaking of which, let's go ahead and head on over there and see what our LAX market looks like. Yeah, that is just so weak to see the same amount of Southwest planes, or sorry, the same amount of Alaska as American planes here at the airport. Just crazy. Kind of a little continuation from last month, but hopefully some of those services will be back in the future. Speaking of services, we have double Los Angeles back-to-back here. The Delta 175 operating one of 3 daily services to Los Angeles, and the Spirit Airbus E320neo coming in from Los Angeles heading out to Las Vegas now. So cool to see these two right next to each other going strong out to LAX. Obviously, you have a low-cost option and a more premium option here, depending on what type of traveler you are and what your purpose of your travel is. So yeah, looking really nice between the 2 of these. They definitely are both serving their purpose. So great to have all this LAX frequency, and really awesome to see Alaska kind of making up for that lack of American service. So yeah, it's definitely an interesting landscape right now, but these two are going strong. And again, it's really cool to have both of them here today, looking quite nice. Spirit, definitely the more colorful one of the two, but Delta, again, serving their purpose with all of what they have going. So no doubt, really cool to see that one right there. Our next aircraft is Delta Airlines Airbus A319 coming in from Minneapolis, St. Paul, which continues, so that's super exciting. They're back to 3 weekly services like they were last year, so it's Monday, Fridays, and Saturdays. So later in the day on Monday and Friday, Saturdays a little bit earlier. So yeah, this is really cool, and considering that there's no competition here, I think this is a really good one for Delta to get into. Really, that's their only competitive market. The others are monopolies, LAX that is, so Minneapolis, Salt Lake, and Atlanta, all monopolies for Delta. So pretty smart strategy here with their operations. So this aircraft's heading out to Minneapolis, St. Paul. And this Boeing 737-800 is currently getting ready for Salt Lake City. So one of 3 daily, 2 737s and a 175. Definitely really cool to see the consistency and the capacity continuing to go up. So very awesome to see that right there, and glad to see the consistency going strong. And the Delta 757-200 is heading out to Atlanta today, which continues a handful of times a week. So awesome to see this also continuing to do what it does best. And again, really eager to see what the future will look like considering how this route has developed over time. So yeah, I think they're going to do really well here. I think that this will finally be a consistent piece of the puzzle. So again, obviously time will tell for sure, but I think we got it going. So that's awesome. Okay, in the Southwest here we have a 737 MAX 8 coming in from Las Vegas today. This aircraft's now going to be making it on over to Oakland, so very cool to see some pretty solid routes there, especially that Las Vegas flight. Southwest has really turned into dominating that, as Allegiant and Frontier both pulled it, so really we just have the Spirit flight and I think the Spirit flight, obviously the Southwest flight, but not very much going. Here we have a Louisiana 1 737-700, always great to get this in here. So this one is going over to Dallas Love Field today and came in from Los Angeles. So very good routes right there. Our next aircraft's the 737-800, which is coming in from Chicago Midway, and now is going to be making a flight today, heading over to Houston Hobby. So yeah, very interesting frequencies on some of those. So yeah, and very excited for the Austin service. Obviously, we're still a ways out from that. That starts in 6 months in March, but it will be here before we know it. So we are taking notes, of course. So looking very nice right there. This Southwest 737-700 is currently making a flight today, heading over to, let's see here. I believe I think we have Burbank here. I'm pretty sure we do. If we don't, excuse me, I'm sorry, but Long Beach or Burbank, one of those, we'll just say whichever one we have, if not both. So, but I'm pretty sure we have both. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's going to be going to where it's going. Lastly, here for the gates, we have the 737 MAX. This is going to operate another flight out to Vegas and came in from San Jose, California. So definitely some very solid progression here at Reno. Overall, it's looking really great here for the gates. So let's go ahead and jump into that taxiway before we conclude today's video. Similar to the last update, I just thought I would put the cargo aircraft on the taxiway just to change it up a little bit. I know that we've had that board for like over 4 years, so always looking to change it up just a little bit. But anyway, here we have the UPS 767-300 freighter coming in from Louisville. This aircraft now heading out to Sacramento's MHR, so looking very nice. We have a KC-135, and this aircraft is currently operating for whichever Air Force base you want. So feel free to comment below which Air Force base you would send it to. I'd love to hear. Here we have a DHL 737 freighter. This aircraft's coming in from Los Angeles, and now it's getting ready to head over to Phoenix. So no doubt pretty productive there on those services. This Gulfstream G5 is currently taxiing out today over for San Diego's Montgomery Field, and now it's going to be jetting off for Minneapolis, St. Paul. And here we have a JetX ERJ-145. This aircraft's doing a turnaround today, or actually coming in from Phoenix, now it's heading out to Orange County. Give it as much productivity as I can. And lastly, this FedEx 767-300 freighter is coming in from Memphis and will be getting ready to jet back out there. So yeah, I really hope all of you enjoyed this. Very cool to see some slight aircraft changes, obviously not too much, but we do have the resumption for Los Angeles on Alaska. So that's definitely very positive, and really excited for what's to come here in the future, as we will have some additional services from Alaska and Southwest. And if there's any major changes, I'll be sure to make a clip about it right now as I'm pre-recording the video. So yeah, hopefully some positive news. Hopefully made a little segment about the new developments here, because they are doing quite a bit, so that would definitely make this video a little bit more in depth. So future content, please. But anyway, hopefully it all went well. So yeah, anyway, looking forward to what's coming. I hope each and every one of you enjoyed this video. With that being said, that'll do it for today's video, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. My name is Redriveraviation. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust the process. Do you love and love what you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon, as Redriveraviation is signing off.